Maine is the easternmost and northeasternmost state in the United States. It shares 611 miles of international border with Canada, more than any other state, except Alaska and Michigan. So as Glory pointed out, it's the only state in the country connected to one other state. And here's something interesting. Maine is about the same size as the rest of the New England states combined. Now, even though it comprises about 50% of New England's land mass, it only contains 9% of the region's population. That's because 90% of Maine consists of woods. Which brings us to our next interesting fact. More than any other state in the country, Maine is home to more moose per square mile.
Hello? Is anybody there?
Just a minute.
Hi.
I know this isn't going to be very easy, but I was just out there, all alone in the world, and I got so scared, because all I could think about was how I had no place in this world. But then, I just, out of nowhere, realized that there was one place in this world that I did have, and that was with you. So I flew, and I took a taxi to get to you. I just had to come see you. Thank God! Oh. Wait, you're not... I'm sorry. This is the house of... I am so sorry. Does Daniel Harding live here? I'm looking for Daniel Harding.
You're looking for
Daniel Harding, yeah. He lives here, I thought, but... Oh, he doesn't, does he? Oh, I am so sorry. So embarrassed. Who is this woman and what is she doing here? I honestly thought he'd be here. I always thought he'd be here. Always. Do you know him? Big guy, big strong guy. Wrestle, heavyweight, all Eastern names, strong. Do you know him? Oh, play hockey too. Oh, don't even answer that. I know that was a horrible question to ask a person who lives in a small town. As if everybody in small towns knows everybody else. I can't believe I asked that. I don't live here anymore, but when I did, I hated it when people assumed that I knew everybody in town just because it was small. It's worse than when they asked if we had plumbing way up there. Because, you know, people in small towns really don't know each other any better than big towns, you know that? I mean, you know who you know, and you don't know who you don't know. Just like anywhere else. I'm so sorry to have bothered you. I was just so sure. After his parents passed away, he kept the house, I heard. He lived here. Stayed here, I thought. He was one of the ones that stayed. I didn't stay. I went away.
Most people do.
Yeah. And I guess he did too. Just never thought he would. Guess I lost track. You gotta hold on to people or you lose them. Wish there was something you could keep him in for when you needed him. Oh, there he is, perfect. Boy, it's cold.
Yeah.
Not.
Yeah.
Can't believe. I took a taxi from Bangor to see him.
That's far.
Yeah.
That's 163 miles.
Yeah. This place is a little farther away from things than I remember.
Why did you do that?
Well, because I can only fly as close in Bangor, and I needed to get to him as fast as I could.
Why?
Well, I need to answer a question he asked me.
So?
The last time I saw him, he asked me a very important question, and I didn't answer him. And that's just not a very nice thing to do to a person.
Well, that's being a bit hard on yourself, don't you think?
He asked me to marry him.
Oh. And you...
Didn't answer him, no. Yeah. And, well, that's why I'm here, to answer him. I mean, I didn't answer him in the first place because I didn't have an answer at the time. I mean, I was about to go off into college, and then the night before, I'm about to go off into the world to do what I hope and dream. He asks me, will you marry me? I mean, what was I supposed to do? I was leaving in the morning. What was I supposed to say?
I don't know.
I mean, I told him I'd have to think about it. I told him I'd think it over overnight, and I'd be back before the sun came up with an answer. And then I left. Left him standing right there. Only I didn't make it back with an answer before the sun came up, or at all.
Well, that sounds like an answer to me.
No, that wasn't my answer. I just went off into the world, and it's not the answer. And I think...
What?
I think he thought I would say yes.
Well, the guy's probably not going to ask a girl that question unless he thinks she's going to say yes.
I know. I'm afraid he probably waited up all night for me, hoping for me to come by, and I just want to tell him that I know now that that's not a good thing to do to a person. You can't do a thing like not answer a question like the one he asked me. You can't do that to a person, especially to someone you love.
So you love him?
Oh, well, I mean, I don't know. I mean, we were kids. Yes, I did. I do. I feel like I dashed his hopes and dreams.
Come on now. You're giving yourself too much credit. He was young. That's all you need to get your hopes dashed. Be young. And everybody starts out young. So everybody gets their hopes dashed. And besides, I don't think that you really dashed his hopes. Well, because if you dash somebody's hopes, that's kind of a nice way to let him down. Because it hurts, but it's quick. If you would have said no, that would have been dashing his hopes. But you didn't say no. You didn't say nothing. You just didn't answer him at all. And that's sort of like killing hope a long, slow, painful way. Never really goes away. It's still there, hanging on. And that's kind of like giving somebody a little less air to breathe every day until they die.
Yeah. Oh. Thank you.
For what?
I don't know.
Goodbye, Hope.
Bye. I'm so sorry to have bothered you. It's just, I was out there all alone in the world with no place in it, and I realized what I'd done to him, to Danny, and that with him was my place in the world. Dave, you called me Hope. How did you know my name? Danny?
Hello, Hope.
Danny, I didn't recognize.
I know.
I didn't
I
recognize.
know.
I didn't even recognize you. You're so
I know.
small.
I lost a lot of hope. That'll do a number on you.
Maybe. I'm so sorry. I never came. I just...
Shh. It's okay, because you know what? You're early.
What?
You're early. You said that you'd be back with an answer to my question before the sun came up. Oh, jeez, girl, the sun isn't even close to coming up. It only went down a few hours ago. Look how early you are. That's good of you. So, a taxi all the way from Bangor, huh?
Yep.
To tell me...
Hey, Dad? Who's there?
It's just someone that needs directions, Suzette.
Following directions.
Yeah, listen, I'll be right in.
Okay.
Hope.
What?
I hope you find it, Hope. Your place in this world. Goodbye.